everyone! So if you're wondering why I'm making a video so early in the morning, that's because I had a snow day so I can make videos. And yeah, I explained it all in my vlog, so yeah, you guys will have to wait till later to find out. Oh yeah, and I just realized that yesterday I forgot to do my Q&A, so I'll try and do that today. But that's not what this video is about. So, some of you may know that Caitlin is over there and Kaylee is over there. They don't have blankies. Like, my other babies have blankies. This one's Mallory's, and then Autumn's, Lucille's, Liam's, and Emma's. But the other ones do not have, Caitlin and Kaylee don't have blankies. So, and Kaylee doesn't even have a stuffed animal, but it's basically Goldie. So, I thought I would make them blankets, like blankies, and I was gonna knit them for them, so extra special. And I thought I'd just do like a little kind of knitting tutorial on this, because a blanket is a really easy thing to make. You can make it for a really small doll, like, I don't know, like little dollhouse people. You can make one for bigger dolls, like American Girls, or Mittens just came, or Baby Lives. And you can even make it even bigger for yourself. Or for your cats. That's cram. She's gonna go to the shower, I know it. So, I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do because they need some blankies, and it'd be a fun tutorial to teach you guys like how to make. So, let's get started. I was right, she did go to the shower. So my materials you're going to need are knitting needles. These ones are my favorite, not only because they're blue. Well, yeah, that's pretty much why I like them. They're 8 millimeters, I think. Well, there's like a size 8 because they say 8 at the top. So, also going to need some yarn, of course. I'm doing purple for Caitlin and pink for Kaylee. This one's actually a few variations of purple, but like it's all one thread. Well, all one yarn. And you also need scissors, but I don't have them with me right now, but I will get them when it is time. I thought I would do 15 by 15, so it'll be a square blankie. So I'm starting with the pink for the tutorial. So what you want to do is make a slip knot. And if you don't know how, you can put it on your finger. You wrap it twice. Then you take this first string and put it over the second one, and then pull it through. I'm not the best at explaining slip knots, so I know how to do it, but it's like hard to explain. But yeah, you can watch a video on how to make a slip knot. I'm really not good at teaching. So then you're just gonna put it on. If you are watching this tutorial, you should know how to knit, but yeah, because I don't really want to be the teacher. But I'm gonna put on 15. So what you do is you like put your needle in between this, in the slip knot with the other one, and then you're supposed to have a little tail. Keep that away. You put it like so. You wrap the thread over this back one and then down. Then you pull the back needle out, grab the loose ends, and put it back on. Again, I'm not really good at explaining this. So now I have 2 casted on, and I want 15 casted on. So, I really don't want to have to try and do a tutorial because I just want to do it. I don't want to like explain how to do each and everything. I'll show you again one more time, I guess. I have 5 on there now. So, you see this? You're gonna put your needle through it and put this needle in the back. Then you take your long thread, put it around, and pull it down so it's like on the slip knot. You pull the back needle out and grab that extra string so now it can you can pull it. And then you put it back on that front needle. And then you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm doing 15. So if you accidentally add another one, I'm just gonna add one more. I know I have 15, so I'm gonna add one more by accident. What you can do to get rid of it, you can use your needles for this probably. Just pull it up. There you go, it's off. So now I have 15, and I also have a paper and a marker. This is actually a highlighter, because I'm gonna keep track of how many rows I've knit, because I want 15. So I'm gonna make tally marks so I know how many I've knit. So when you're ready to start knitting, you'll have your slip knot at the top, and you want all this thing facing that way. So when you're ready to start knitting, you do the same thing you've been doing to cast on. like the exact same thing, except, oops, sorry, I messed up. It's hard because I'm trying to be in front of the camera. Except this time, instead of putting it back on, you're gonna slip this whole little piece off. And now you've got a first stitch on your other needle. I don't use the most effective way of knitting, but it works. So again, you go through, around, pull, and off. And if you want better detail of how to do this, there are other knitting tutorials online. I really don't want to do this like as a tutorial, but I do at the same time. So I'm just gonna knit them all. Oops. I just knit and now they're all on my other needle, and then you want to count how many you have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So I still have all 15. And I put a little mark on my paper. And I want to make like a intricate pattern because, yeah, so I'm gonna purl this whole next row, but you can just knit the whole thing through, but I'm gonna purl it. Mittens is meowing at me. To purl, you go through the back. Oh, you guys can't see any of this. Sorry, all right, let me behind the camera. Go through the back. Pull a long string up around this way. It's basically the exact same thing, just upside down. No, it's really hard to explain. Yeah, you just go like that. Just watch other tutorials, I guess. I don't know. You can just make yours knit all the way through. I'm just purling so it'll be a cool pattern. I did all 15 rows and it's actually a lot smaller than I imagined. I did not cast it off yet because you guys know. So to cast off, you knit 2. But yeah, and you want to make sure you end on a knit. So if you're doing a knit purl pattern, make sure you're ending on a knit. So you knit these 2, and then you put your needle into the second one in the back, pull it over, and keep the first one on. And then you add another one, like you knit another one, and then you keep doing that until you have all of them except for one. All right, now you're gonna need your scissors. And so this is what I meant by all of them except one. So now it's only on one string. You just wanna like pull it a little bit, like so you can get some more. And then you can just cut it randomly. And then you wanna like tie it off. So I went back through. And then I usually tie a few knots at the end. You're supposed to take a needle, which I have, and like weave it through, but I don't like to do that. What I usually do is I just cut it off. You should weave it through. And then you also want to take your other end that we started with and tie that one off too. And again, you're supposed to weave it in, but I don't really like to. It just takes a bunch of time. Just make sure you knot it like at least 3 times. And yeah, this turned out a lot smaller than I thought it would. So it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. But oh, this is what the knit purl pattern looks like. It makes these little like lines. If you don't do the knit purl, if just do all knit, it'll look like this. So this is what I like, this pattern. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger. I don't really know why, because I knew they like never turns out as big as you think. I should have done it by inches, not by amount of knits. So I'll probably end up using this for the mice actually. But yeah, because this is way too small for Kaylee. I'm not even gonna like bother making another one. But let's go give this to Kaylee and see the size comparison. All right, so I'm gonna go give a size comparison to Kaylee. And yeah, if you want to, oops, I dropped my scissors. They didn't hit me once, it's okay. If you want this to be like the proper size, yeah, that's tiny. If you want this to be like the real size for your baby life, you're gonna have to size it up. I would do it by how many inches you want rather than number of stitches. So I'll remember that for next time, but I'm gonna give this to the mice. All right, this will be the perfect size for like the mice. They all have like blankets on their beds, but yeah, that would be like the perfect size. They all actually have blankies. Mousy has this one, Fluffy has this one. This one my friend actually made for me. It's falling apart, but I use it anyway because my friend made it for me. And then this one I made. I think it was supposed to be a rug, but then I turned it into a blanket. Chester doesn't actually have one, so maybe what I'll do is give, whoop, drop Squeak. Give Squeak this one, and then Chester can have this one. There. Okay. Alright guys, the shout out for this video goes to Jasmine Craven. So, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Jasmine. Maybe it's Craven. I think it's Craven. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and in the comments let me know what you think of that little blanket. I'll see you guys later. Bye!